Did you know that the first soccer ball was made from a pig's bladder? Well, there are more amazing facts that you probably didn't know. So sit back, relax, and let us dive into the world of football with these 15 facts that will blow your mind. Number 15. How it started. The origins of football can be traced back to ancient China as early as 200 BC during the Han Dynasty. A game known as Kyuju was played, which involved kicking a leather ball through a net. However, the modern game of football as we know it today evolved in England during the 19th century. On October 26, 1863, the Football Association was established at the Freemasons Tavern in London, marking a significant milestone in the sport's history. Number 14. Who created him? Did you know that the name of the creator of football is not widely known or recognized, even though he literally invented the modern game? His name was Ichabod Brewer, an English barrister. In 1860, he drafted the first written laws of modern football, establishing fundamental rules such as the use of a spherical ball and the prohibition of handling the ball with any part of the body except the feet. He also introduced the concept of offsides, ensuring that players could not simply crowd around the opponent's goal. However, over time, his contributions were overshadowed by the FA's collective efforts and individual members, including Charles Lecoq, who played a pivotal role in shaping the early development of the sport. As a result, much of Brewer's involvement in the creation of football has been forgotten, leaving a gap in the historical narrative. Number 13. First game. The very first official football game was played on December 29, 1863, at the public school's ground in London between two teams, the Wanderers and Royal Engineers. The match was organized by the Football Association, with the Wanderers emerging as the victors after a 2-0 win. This historic game marked the beginning of organized competitive football, setting the stage for the sport's immense popularity and global expansion in the years to come. Number 12. Why do they call it soccer? The term soccer is widely used in North America and some other parts of the world to refer to association football. The word soccer is a shortened form of association football, a term used in England to distinguish it from other forms of football, such as rugby. In the United States, the sport was initially called soccer, a combination of the words soccer and football, reflecting its connection to rugby. Over time, the term soccer gained acceptance and usage among Americans. While some purists may prefer the term association football, soccer remains a common and widely recognized name for the sport, particularly in North America. Number 11. What's the name of the most famous football player in the world? Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, known simply as Cristiano Ronaldo, born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. Ronaldo began his professional career at Sporting CP in Portugal before joining Manchester United in 2003. He went on to play for Real Madrid and Juventus, winning numerous domestic and international titles. Ronaldo holds the record for most goals scored in the UEFA Champions League and the FIFA World Cup. His individual accolades include 5 Ballon d'Or awards and 6 European Golden Shoe awards. Known for his exceptional skills, goal-scoring prowess, and dedication to fitness, Ronaldo continues to be a dominant force in world football. Number 10. Who invented the penalty kick? The exact origin of the penalty kick is uncertain, but its introduction to English football can be traced back to the 1890s. Prior to the formalization of the penalty kick, various methods were used to award teams an advantage when a foul or infringement occurred within the penalty area. However, during a match between Sheffield United and Wednesday in 1891, a player named Billy Fawkes scored a goal from close range after being fouled inside the penalty area. This incident prompted discussions and experimentation with different ways to restart play in such situations. Subsequently, the Football Association's Rules Committee, influenced by suggestions from several clubs, introduced the penalty kick as a method to provide a fairer advantage to the attacking team when a foul took place inside the penalty area. Number 9. Where did the sport spread to first? After its establishment in England, football quickly spread to other parts of the world, with the first recorded international match taking place between Scotland and England in 1872. The sport's popularity grew rapidly, leading to the formation of national football associations and the organization of international competitions, such as the FIFA World Cup. Football became particularly prominent in Europe, South America, and parts of Africa and Asia. The passion and cultural significance of the sport vary across regions, with countries like Brazil, Argentina, and England having a long-standing tradition and devoted fan bases. Today, football is truly a global phenomenon, played and followed in nearly every corner of the world. No. 8. Why do football players wear different colored socks? The different colored socks worn by football players serve both practical and aesthetic purposes. Traditionally, football players wore white socks as a standard uniform component. However, as the sport evolved, teams began to differentiate themselves by introducing colored socks. The primary reason for wearing colored socks is to enhance team identity and create a distinctive look on the field. Each team usually has a specific set of colors associated with their uniforms, and the socks are an integral part of that identity. Additionally, colored socks help players from opposing teams and the spectators easily distinguish one team from the other, especially when viewed from a distance. The contrasting colors make it simpler to identify players and maintain order during matches. Moreover, wearing different colored socks can serve as a psychological tactic to intimidate opponents and inspire team spirit. The bold and vibrant colors can create a sense of power and unity among the players, while simultaneously intimidating the opposing team. Overall, the practice of wearing different colored socks has become a common sight in football and contributes to the visual appeal and organization of the sport. Number 7. When was the first football transfer ever completed? The first recorded football transfer ever completed was the signing of Jimmy Ross from Queen's Park to Aston Villa in March 1885. The transfer fee paid for Ross was a mere £5, a nominal amount compared to the astronomical transfer fees of today's modern football market. This historic transfer marked the beginning of a new era in football, laying the foundation for the professionalization of the sport and the emergence of lucrative transfer market. Number 6. What is the oldest football club in the world? The title of the oldest football club in the world is widely attributed to Sheffield FC, founded on October 24, 1857 in Sheffield, England. Established as the Sheffield Football Club, the club played a crucial role in the early development of association football. In 1860, they were one of the founding members of the Football Association, the sport's governing body in England. Sheffield FC's longevity and contribution to the sport have earned them recognition as one of the pioneers of modern football. They continue to compete in local leagues and maintain their status as one of the oldest surviving football clubs in the world. Number 5. What was the first football stadium to have a capacity of 10,000 people? The first football stadium to boast a capacity of 10,000 spectators was Main Road, home of Manchester City Football Club. The stadium underwent several expansions throughout its history to accommodate the growing number of fans. In 1894, Main Road was redeveloped to increase its capacity to 20,000, making it one of the largest football stadiums in England. The continued success and popularity of Manchester City led to further enhancements, including the addition of covered stands and improved facilities. By the mid-20th century, Main Road had become a renowned football stadium known for its passionate atmosphere and sizable capacity. Number 4. Who won the first ever Football World Cup? The inaugural Football World Cup tournament was held in Uruguay in 1930. The participating teams were divided into two groups. With 4 teams in Group A and 3 teams in Group B, Uruguay won all 3 of their group stage matches, scoring 11 goals and conceding none. In the final, they faced Argentina, who had topped their group. The match was a closely fought contest, but ultimately Uruguay emerged victorious with a 4-2 score line. As a result, Uruguay became the first ever Football World Cup champion, a feat that would forever etch their name in football history. No. 3. How many times has Brazil won the World Cup? Brazil, widely regarded as one of the most successful footballing nations, has won the FIFA World Cup a record 5 times. Their first triumph came in 1958 when they defeated Sweden 5-2 in the final. Brazil's second World Cup victory was in 1962, once again on home soil, where they beat Czechoslovakia 3-1. The Selecao then went on to win in 1970, defeating Italy for 2-1 in the final. After a long wait, Brazil claimed their 4th title in 1994, beating Italy on penalties in the final. Their most recent and 5th World Cup victory came in 2002 when they defeated Germany 2-0 in the final. Brazil's dominance in the tournament is a testament to their passion and excellence in the sport, solidifying their status as a football powerhouse. Number 2. How many players are there in a football team? In a football team, there are 11 players on the field at any given time, including the goalkeeper. Each team is allowed to have a maximum of 23 players in their squad for a match. The 11 players consist of various positions such as the goalkeeper, defenders, midfielders, and forwards. Substitutes are only allowed to enter the field if a player is injured or if the coach wants to make a strategic change. The objective of the team is to work cohesively to score goals and prevent the opposing team from scoring. Number 1. Who is the top scorer in the Football World Cup? The top scorer in the history of the Football World Cup is Eusebio, a legendary Portuguese player. He won the Golden Boot as the tournament's top scorer in 1966 when Portugal hosted the World Cup. Eusebio scored a total of 9 goals in that tournament, helping Portugal reach the semifinals. His incredible performances and record have left a lasting legacy on the sport and cemented his name in football history. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more amazing videos. We've got lots more coming your way.